Going to the next sort of concept we're looking at here is we look at this from the concept of the cybersecurity model, where we're saying, what is our risk? We discover and understand our risk. We then put our protection in place against that risk. We then have the ability to monitor and detect whether our protection is working, and then respond should there be a lapse. So we start by looking at this and saying, what are our target systems? Do we include email? Do we include the endpoints? Do we include all of these sort of target systems? We look at what tools we're going to use, and then we look at what protection, encryption, blocking, conditional access. I'm coming from a device I don't trust. I'm only going to let somebody view it and not download it. What are the controls you're going to put in place? And what tools are you going to use for those controls? And think of it holistically. Maybe I'm going to say, this file is for finance only, and I'm going to make sure that if you want access to this, you have to have approval, and that whoever has access to it is recertified every 30 days or whatever the risk is that you're going to look at. And then we look at the governing. This is a complex topic, but it's about data retention, and it's how do I apply the right tags to say that it will last for 7 years to meet financial obligations, and then after that it'll go through the process of being either whatever you want. Is it archived? Is it deleted? Or is it permanently retained? And then we looked at the detection tools, and we look at how do we know what's happening with our data. We look at the insider risk management. We look at Sentinel. Sentinel can give lots of signals from all of your points up there and start to see patterns that are happening not only in your environment, but seeing the patterns of attack from the whole ecosystem and giving you the benefit of that. And then we respond, okay, data is moving improperly. Are we going to open a case? How do we start putting data on legal hold? How do we do threat hunting? And we look at that from an e-discovery process as well. So that sort of covers my part. And I think in summary, the idea there was how do we go through all of this? We have to start with a strategy focused on the highest risk areas, build use cases with your business units, make sure that they're part of the acceptance testing, and then after that, make sure that they have the ability to look at it and understand how it works, get the training, have their personnel in place they need for data stewards, have the ability to have this connected to a ticketing system so you can open tickets. I found a really big file. How are we remediating? How is it being processed?